Here's another rectangular prism that I created. It has the same number of unit cubes, but it's oriented a little different. It looks like it's up and down a little bit more. Let's say that I wanted to draw that, and I wanted to use white paper. I didn't want to use line paper. I'm still going to start with the face that's facing me. So I'm going to draw my rectangle a little differently. So this is going to be more up and down. And I'm going to do the same method though. I'm going to draw these angled lines going up. I'm going to try to draw it straight across there. A mistake that we often make when we're making these rectangular prisms is that this line here we draw straight out, which makes it look funky when we're done. So what we're going to want to try to do is, you see how these lines are angled up like that? This line, we want to try to make it look exactly the same. And this line here, it's really important that this line here goes straight down. So it should be parallel to this line. Now I can go ahead and start labeling it. So my length on the bottom, it looks like that was 2 units long. My width here, or the depth, is also 2 units. And what's the height? How tall is it? Well, this was 3 units tall. What I'm going to do next is I'm going to start creating equations that are going to show how I'm seeing the 12 unit cubes in my rectangular prisms that I drew. This one here, I use different colors, so I see that I have 3 layers, which is the same as my height. Now each base, each layer contains 4 unit cubes. So my base is 4. So one way that I can show volume here is that 4 times 3 equals 12. That would be 12 cubic units. Maybe another way that we could look at it here, if we see that we have, it's 3 wide, it's 3 long, 2 wide, and the height is 2. That also equals 12 cubic units. 3 times 2 times 2 should be similar to 4 times 3, as 4, my base, is the same, or is the equivalent value of 2 times 2. Next, it is your turn. You are going to create your own rectangular prism out of unit cubes. After you have created your rectangular prisms out of unit cubes, you are going to draw your rectangular prism. You can either use white paper, you can use line paper if that helps you, if you think graph paper will help you, whatever paper you think would be best. After you've drawn a picture of your unit cubes, of your rectangular prism built out of unit cubes that you created, see how many equations you can create that show the volume of your unit cube. As always, have fun!